Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Barely Come to Gaming. I am Jim, and how is everybody doing today? First off, quick shout out to Combat Bunny for the follow a couple of hours ago. I was just watching his stream. He's saying yesterday he's been playing Heart of Iron for the first time. Paradox games aren't the easiest to learn. Let's just put it that way. Very entertaining, but I understand his frustration. But he's definitely getting there, so I recommend checking that out. And well, not much to say since yesterday. Actually, it's like there's a reason why I haven't done. Oh no, not a new game. One of the reasons I did go in the new game actually, I didn't realise that with Distant Stars you actually get new portraits. I don't know which ones. I lose track of which ones because I saw Quill was playing. There's a mammalian one here. It always looks, you can kind of say it looks different somehow to me, like as in the animation or just the colours and stuff, but that's definitely a new one. And I think we must have come across one in my game yesterday. It was like I hadn't seen it before, but I'm not overly familiar with all of these. The guy with like a big snake on his head, but I don't know how many they added in. Well, that's a new one, I know that. I don't think I've seen this one before either. But now I'm just starting to second guess myself because I haven't looked at all of these in massive detail. And then just stick them at the end. I feel like that one's new too. Oh no, is that one we saw? I think I have seen that before. I think it was the colours that threw me. But there are a few in there. I haven't seen, they never really made mention that was something they added. Anyway, we were going for machines. Didn't seem to add any more machines in anyway. Let's go back to the main menu. Didn't want to start a new game. Anywho. Oh, that's weird. Oh, I don't have it on well, that's the autosave. I don't have it on Iron Man anymore. Just in case there's a thing. So it doesn't mean I have to. Almost just exited the game yesterday without saving. Oh, excuse me. It's kind of nice knowing that it will just take care of it for you. How are my levels doing? They look alright. I don't really exactly changing much in between. I seem to move the camera a lot. Always. It's not in like a properly fixed position, so I'm always constantly playing with it. In fact. There we go, let's get me a bit more central. Here's our glorious, beautiful, nuclear wasteland of a home. Right, so the end of yesterday, I can't remember exactly where we left off, but we had some marauders, didn't we? I don't think they were coming after us, per se. I think they were coming after the people we had just taken over, which is the Barely Competent Citizen Union. Which is kind of funny, the first people we bumped into was a previous playthrough of ours. But we managed to dispatch them. Oh, we've got some tech on the go. Have I told these? Right, I told these to go and... No, I've queued some of these bits up, that's cool. We, one of the things a big thing we learned... It feels like they've all of a sudden expanded out this way. I'm sure they weren't like that yesterday. Maybe we just couldn't see it. And maybe just kind of updated it, kind of. So one of the big things, when we do take all the planets, we don't get control of their other stations. We have to ideally take the stations first. We were kind of against the clock a bit though, because these guys were coming in to take some territory. But we're going to let these guys expand this way if they like. I think... We're not necessarily going to war straight this instant. I think we just researched destroyers. I think we did. So we can get a couple of destroyers, do a bit of internal building. It looks like so far we've got a nice little area here all to ourselves. We can come and expand to it. We've still got in here as well. I suppose we've got some amoeba over there. We'll get our fleet to destroy. We've got a alien vessel. It doesn't tell me what it is. It's basically, it's a Leviathan There's like it's one of the new ones, but it's basically a larger version of the space whale. But I'm thinking about going after these first before going south. I mean, my main concern is these two are in a Federation, which is kind of annoying because it feels pretty early for people to get into Federations. Bearing in mind we've got an AI mod, so the AI is supposed to play smarter, so it kind of makes sense. These guys are xenophobes, so I'm not entirely worried about them making friends with people. So I feel like when we go to war with these guys, we might be alright, as in we're not going to have to double up. These guys are authoritarian. They don't have any friends at the moment, but that could change. I'll just go for these ones first, because the way they've expanded out here, and by the looks of things, I'm guessing this leads into a little cubby here. I mean, there might be somebody else in here, but by taking these guys, we will have our backs to the galaxy wall. It's like, it's not obviously literally a wall, but I think that's what we will aim to do. Oh, the fully powers equivalent now. I guess we just lost a couple of ships, didn't we? Yeah, we've lost 7 ships, so we do... I'm sure we were saying we were superior to them, just from a fleet point of view anyway. So that actually gives us an interesting idea of how much ahead we are. Their fleet power is superior. So we're getting a good amount of mineral. Actually, and let's take the timer off. Because often find when you reload a game, it takes a moment to recalculate bits and pieces. Oh, I guess our minerals would have gone up because we've lost ships, so we're not paying the maintenance for them. Let's I don't know where I want to prioritize at the moment with construction ships and stuff. We're getting a lot of energy in. We've got these 3 planets. We're processing the population from them and turn them into energy, which is great, but these planets are next to useless. I mean, I just researched a tech to get rid of the tile blockers, which is good because then we can put some of our own pops here. Now we get to keep these robots, but when I looked yesterday, we couldn't modify them, so they're very much of limited use. Oh, can I create? Well, we don't have any points here. So, whereas we do have a point over here, so I feel that's got something to do with it. They're slaves. Oh, I can machine. Oh, I'm sure that was not an option before. Machine integration. So is that going to change them all? 2251. So it's going to take a while. Oh, okay. I'm sure that wasn't highlighted yesterday. Maybe we had to... Technology conceived. Maybe they couldn't... Maybe unrest was the issue. Although... See, the problem here is we're not getting any benefit from all this energy. It's going to take a long time. We've got another 15 years with these. I think the first planet we took is like 51. So we've still got like another 10 years. Somebody said it was 200 months. I haven't really had a chance to double check that. I was kind of hoping that they might slowly whittle away, but it looks like they're all going to disappear at one fell swoop. Day 2257, so it's going to take a long while. In the meantime, it's like this planet, which was their capital, is a bit of a pain because of all the bloody unrest. We've got patrol drones, which are reduces the unrest. We did build a stronghold, which reduces it a reasonable amount, but not enough. I think we need to get it below 50, and I'm not sure exactly how these are. Do we minus the 20 and then take off 50%, or is it 50% and then minus whatever? Obviously caps out at there. Oh, it's not taken into account anymore. Oh, hang on a minute. Unrest minus 30. Oh. I think it's because I've just changed their rights. Oh, that's weird. So it's like the pops we are purging and processing, we can get to man the stronghold. I'm assuming the reason we can't get the robots to, maybe that will rejig itself. Hey, Dark Zua. Yes, this is the Exterminator playthrough. We played it on Tuesday and we failed, but we've kind of learned from that and it's going well. We actually bumped into, the first people we met was the Barely Competent Citizen Union, which is who we played in the last game, which is funny, but we've already wiped them out. We're currently processing them. And we should get a load of energy from it. Because each pop, while they're done, it's going to take ages though. We get an extra 8 energy, which is hopefully get our reserves up, but we're not getting anything from here. You cannot include them as your pop, but use them as batteries. Yeah. The problem on this planet is the unrest is too high. So I'm converting all the robots into my pops now. So we can get minus 30 there. I mean, the other two we're getting lots of energy at the moment. But it'd be nice to know, at the moment, I'm kind of really just trying to figure out. I can't remember if there's another way I could really get unrest down. I don't think we've got like the black sites yet. No, I mean, that comes quite a bit down the line. We might have an equivalent. No, we probably won't. Because we don't have happiness as machines, so it's like, why do we need the tech? But the black sites like reduce unrest as well as changing the whatchamacallit, the unrest level. Well, we might build another stronghold here. They're expensive.
Our construction is complete.
But I think I might do I never considered resettling them. I do just click and drag them, right? Am I gonna say? Is it gonna tell me I can't move them because I'm purging them? Oh, haha! I can't. All my planets are bloody tomb worlds. Okay, but we do have a kind of a solution. Yeah, because it just so happens as well. Oh no, they're desert worlds. No, they're the ones I've got. Just so happens the two we actually colonize ourselves all happen to be tomb worlds, so they can't actually habitate. On the other hand, I have just got the tech for the clear blocker here, so what I'll do, I'll clear the blockers here and then see about moving some people over, and we'll try and solve the issue that way. Without making sure. I mean, it's not the end of, like I said, we've got tons of energy, but it's kind of a waste if we don't. It's going to take ages for them to get processed though, so that's something to bear in mind. Oh, we got tech, didn't we? I'm still just at that point where I'm just kind of reorientating myself. I know it's only last night that I played. Oh, and the star holds. Oh, I was going to say it's going to take a while, but it's not. We're doing all iron signs. I'm really making sure I build up my borders, because I think on Tuesday when I played, I lost. I basically underestimated the AI. We're running the Glavius AI mod, and we're still doing on scaling difficulty, and we've already seen the benefits. Like, the AI is a bit smarter, and they will gang up on you when they sense weakness. Keep only big planets like 20 plus size. No, I'm going to go for all of them. I know what you mean, because they're not necessarily as worth it, but we're going to really probably spread ourselves out to go for everything. I know it reduces tech and stuff like that, but we're going to spread like the plague. But yeah, we'll try and keep a relative manager. I mean, they're not... I mean, those two aren't bad, actually. Both of them aren't. 21. So that's only a 16. Yeah, I suppose. 16's alright. It'll be fine. And that one's a 13, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't have prioritised colonising them, but, you know, we've got them now. I'm already changing these robots into my pops as well, mind you. They're not actually, the robots aren't being purged actually. I guess I can resettle them before these guys get purged, but I don't think you can resettle the last person on the planet. But yeah, I'm not going to worry about it too much, I think. While on the surface of Astrakion appears to be an ordinary white dwarf, the star hides an intriguing secret by studying Astrakion's pulsations. The BCG Neo-EM crew has discovered its composition to be almost entirely crystallized carbon. This astronomical crystal lattice seems to have formed as the star cooled, originating in its gas-fusing core and growing outward over time. Astrakion is a diamond of cosmological proportions, glinting behind a white veil of oxygen and helium. Ooh, fascinating. I'm quite enjoying. I'm using the DLC now as well. Of course, I don't know if you've had a chance to see much of it, but it's cool. I'm loving the variety and like the extra stuff to find and discover. Oh, by the way, I guess you may not have caught it before, but I'm doing the naming convention slightly differently. So, because we know we shouldn't have huge amounts of leaders in the long term because they're immortal. Although we've had a few scientists die and whatnot, so I'm naming leaders after subs and donators. And that's the thing, we're going to go for lots of planets. We're going to be having lots of planets, so these are all being named after followers. And you're kind of in the name list anyway. Our ships are named after followers as well, so but they're all part of the random naming list. Right, we're gonna get you to head out this way. Where is the fleet going? Well, you're just here for now. I'm gonna get you. Well, that's just a combat ship, isn't it? I think we haven't upgraded our star bases and stuff. Yeah, they've only at the 1 level. But I'll have to think about deciding where my dedicated shipyard is. We built that there because it was a choke point. Oh, it's a wormhole. Yeah, we rejig stuff because we got caught out last time. So I'm trying to create a bit of a layered effect. So I think I'll keep this one here as much as we can, and this one, even though we push out. But it's like if they get through our first line, then we get. Because our empire is going to be big, so it's going to be a bit spread out, at least for a while. Oh god, we got another wormhole over there as well, and a wormhole here. A lot of wormholes about. But I do want to research the wormhole tech because I've always been very defensive about the wormholes, and this game I want to be a bit different. I want to, as soon as the tech pops up, I want to go for it, explore the other side, and perhaps colonize stuff on the other side. But I don't know how much we're going to colonize when it makes more sense to let them build the stations and then we can just take them over and it doesn't cost us anything. Just a war. Costs us maybe some ships. Spaceborne life forms, which we call Tiyanki, are docile creatures capable of accessing some lower dimensional subspace. They roam from system to system with remarkable ease. I think this is a space whales. I think we already taken something that I can't remember which ones it was. Some of them we get like energy from destroying them, which is kind of cool. It's something they've changed a lot of these older things as well, the options and stuff. Hang on. I realised actually I just clicked my push to mute button so I could cough, and I realised I completely forgot. I noticed this the other day actually. I didn't reset it up once I switched over to Streamlabs OBS. I was just setting up, I forgot to set up again. They graze on gases common to the upper layers of many gas giants. It is highly unlikely, to say the least, that this is their only food source, but intake of other nutrients has yet to be observed. They will not attack unless provoked. Oh! Right, I think we okay.
Our construction is complete.
Losing track of where everybody was exactly.
Our construction is complete.
Oh, I made you into a bit of a shipyard, I think, just like so we had one a bit closer. Let's we had some mortars fighting us. We're not researching that yet. Somebody's going to research it. Skrek. Who are the Skrek? It's these guys, isn't it? Is it them? Yeah. We had this last time actually because we boarded them. You get some cool whatevers. Burp. Hello. Hello, non-stop freeze. How are you doing today? Trans patrol units recently discovered a hidden deep space resource cache in the Sihui. I'm probably not pronouncing that right. System close to our border with the Skrek raiders. A massive cargo container of the cache contains spoils from several Skrek raids that must have been launched centuries ago. At some point, this cache was forgotten, or perhaps its owners were killed in another raid or one of the countless Skrek internecine feuds. In any case, it now belongs to us. Awesome. I mean, you get this extra risk of having these guys on your borders, but it's you get some cool events. Actually, we did quite well out of that last time. Doing good. How are you? I'm well. I'm looking forward to play this all day. I was going to sleep and then just kind of like, right, we do this tomorrow. I've kind of forgotten it all, I think, actually, because I'm like, right, where were we? I just know I wanted to destroy all the things. I'm very much enjoying this playthrough, though. We, especially after, like, Tuesday when I actually failed. Right, got people are starting to federalize. Oh, hang on a minute. Now you're still going. I need to get myself situated. Figure out what we were doing. Yeah, I'm gonna build another stronghold here anyway. We will see about moving people, but we're not getting any of the benefit from processing these. And yeah, as soon as we can get... Oh, yeah, we should definitely... Let's queue up getting rid of those, because then we can move some of the population around that are causing issues to places where it's not as much of a problem. So we've got another 300, right? Right, before I... Right, let's upgrade a lot of these buildings. I need to build more pops. For sure. I'll wait until I can get another modification point before I start modifying my pops. So I need to get rid of the negative modifiers first. And I'd rather get rid of the luxurious, because robot build costs plus 20%. How much does this cost? 90. Alright, you can get a couple of those. Yeah, because our mineral income has been going down slightly, so we had to do. We're not hated by everybody. We actually found another robot empire. We've got non-aggression with them. They don't particularly like us because we've got the uncanny trait. But I'm hoping we might be able to get... Might be able to become friends with them, because we're going to be hostile with basically everybody else in the galaxy, so... It'd be nice to have one friend. Oh, does anybody know, by any chance, if there's a way to look at civics of an AI? I'm sure there is a way,
the system.
but I honestly can't remember. Because I'm just trying to, I want to know what kind of machine, it just says machine intelligence. So I don't think they're any of the special ones. It would say, because we're fairly competent, rogue defense systems. And I forget what the other ones, there's caretakers and something else.
The others reach out to make contact with our line.
They cannot be included. What does that mean, Dark Sewer? After a successful translate in their language, we've established communication with the Kempler Union. Hello. Target identified. Seek and destroy. Are you on about the machines that we can't be friends with them? or you gonna say we can't process them? Because our exterminator thing only applies to organics. If that's... Oh no! What, these guys? The machines? Maybe. Yeah, but that's why I'm happy to be friends. I can, it seems, I'm assuming this is how it works. I've actually rechanging these robots. Oh, hang on a minute, that's changed. Oh, if I check... Hang on. Oh, that was weird. Maybe... Sometimes the game's pretty buggy when you first load up a save. Yeah, maybe these guys... But it literally... It did allow me to select that earlier when I first loaded up the game. And I thought, oh, we can integrate them. So you can turn them into our own robots, but obviously not. Right, yeah, okay. Yes, well, I think that was a conclusion I came to yesterday. But yeah, I think the UI tricked me this time. Because it did, there was something weird with that. Well, I know there is odd bits. Once you have to roll it through a couple of days, because it doesn't calculate your naval capacity and stuff properly half the time. So I'm assuming that's what it was. But these guys are better at minerals than we are. So eventually we will... I will... Are we purging them? Oh, we are disassembling. Oh! I'm sure we weren't yesterday. That's interesting. Yeah, I guess we don't have a choice. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I guess we're not going to get anything back from that then. I'm sure that's not what was happened yesterday. Maybe I'm getting confused. I think maybe I thought the icon for these was... I thought we could keep them around for a while. Oh, they're going to get disassembled a lot quicker, aren't they? And we will build some of our own pops. So yeah, we don't need to keep the planets. That's handy to know. How's my unrest here? It's a little bit. I'm going to transfer... Oh, no, not here. Here. I think if I transfer pop over there, it's going to just cause unrest issues over here. It's strange, they should be included. Sorry, I think I lost track of that there. Oh, you mean as far as becoming energy resources? But I mean, like the whole trade, I say, is just the biological pops and stuff. So, but yeah, I thought it was kind of weird yesterday.
Speak.
I thought, I swear I had the option, but obviously, hey, communication. Sure, I don't. Yeah. Interesting, indeed. More people can see. Target identified. Spiritualists. I don't really care so much. I worry about looking at these people when we get close to them and they're kind of on our borders and stuff. That's a cool species. I don't think I've kind of come across before. Target identified. Oh, is that it? I guess down here. People are spreading out a lot more with this AI. I'm sure it's to do with the AI mod more than anything else. But like, I know there was something on there talking about how the AI decides whether it's going to expand its territory or colonize a planet and the priorities and stuff. And it's played around with how the AI determines that, which is cool. And it really shows, actually, they've got some quite big areas, which was... Whereas before, I found my empire, just in the initial expansion phase, was always way bigger. Oh, okay, so we found these guys here. Living metal. I remember. We found this living metal yesterday, right? So, what I'm going to do... I want to push out to here. I want the living metal. There's a lot of science there. And then that's it. And then, you know, we'll pulled back a bit. We've got this little area we can expand to that doesn't seem to be, seems completely uninhabited. I have to go to work. Good luck with this game, and keep Purge Pop moved to main world so they can be used like as in. The problem is I can't move them to, because they're the tomb world. All my planets are tomb worlds, and they can't inhabit them, which is annoying. Which, considering I'm purging them, you wouldn't think would be an issue. But yeah, I definitely bear that in mind because not all my worlds are going to be tomb worlds. But I think I do want to keep hold of these places for sure. Yes, everybody's closing their borders. Ooh, more traditions. Unrest reduction. It's like an answer to our prayers. Okay. Maybe. Oh, look at our energy now. But they're only getting 4. So it's not like amazing, but it's almost there actually. That's does that mean it's reduced by... I still don't know what order it's done in. Does it minus a number? And then...
We have cleared a blocker.
Then reduce it by 20%? 70% even? No, you must take the number first, because it was minus 70% of 300. That would be, what, 90 it would go to, and then we're going to 73. So if it was 245, and then minus 70% would be, yeah, okay. So it takes the numbers off first, then it takes the percentages off. Okay. That's handy to know. So that should be completely under control once this is built. Alright. That's good to know. But yeah, 131 energy at the moment. That's really sweet. Not sure what we can spend it on at the moment, but it's minerals. We're mineral poor. That's the problem. I really want to expand out here. I'm going to get you to carry on expanding. I really want that leather metal for later. It's really nice having the resources pop up as soon as you find them, even though I can't mine it now. It's just like once you got the tech before, it was like, well, you either had it or you didn't. Now it's like, oh, this is going to help me in the later part of the game getting that living metal, so let's make sure we do it. And yeah, more choices, more good. Right, those guys are coming over here. We'll get them to... Let's speed it up. I'm kind of a bit more... Yes, I know where we are. Oh, hang on a minute. For several months now, we have received scans and reports of small numbers of alien mercenaries and privateers operating on the frontiers of our space. The Ognolics and are apparently exiles from Monadic warrior culture. Ooh, where are these guys? Oh! Oh, that's cool. I think this might be something to do with the mod, actually, I've got one of the ones which changes the phenotype, so you can get, like, female models of the mammalians and ones. I think, because this one's normally a bear, but I think they added in variations, so it's like, the idea there's a variety of different species. Please tell me it's not here. Oh, they're all over here, that's fine. I did not want to have another one basically right on my border. We got one down here, one here, one there. And I think the randomness was 1 to 3, so I guess we found them all. In our last playthrough, the one we failed on Tuesday, we came across ones that seemed to be the same, but it didn't have any planets. It was just a fleet wandering through our system. And then they asked to settle on a planet within our borders, and well, we said no. I need to get rid of this. I'm just like, we don't get anything back from getting rid of it. Which is really annoying. This is such a good building.
We have cleared a blocker.
Right, I am gonna get... I need to build some pops on these planets, right?
We have assimilated knowledge.
Hang on a minute. I'm just thinking, because once these guys are all purged, the planet will be empty, right? And then we can just colonize it afterwards. When we colonize a planet... Oh no, we might as well. I was going to say, we basically get 2 pops. Whoa, look at all that tech. Sorry. Yeah, I'll finish my thoughts. We'll look at that again. When we colonize a planet, we get 2 free pops, and our pops cost 120 each, so it's 240 it costs, but the colony ship costs 255 plus a load of maintenance. So it basically only costs us 15 minerals, so we are better off just building robots on here. So this is from, yeah, we had some of those mortar fleets were about here. We managed to destroy one. I'm guessing it was already weakened. But yeah, UV lasers plus 20%, railguns, steel material, shield, generative hull tissue, graphitic sensors, plasma thrusters, cold fusion power, ripper cannons, plus steel materials, railguns, plus a little extra. And we can, that's basically going to make them all appear in our list when we next pick a science. Right, let's have a look at our anomalies that we've got. I think we're largely going through them. Oh no, maybe not. We are kind of leaving B in certain places. Oh, I'm not sure who that was actually. If it was him... No, I don't want you to do the anomaly. I want you to just survey there, survey there. We've got Fallen Empire here. They're not that fussed about having borders with us, I don't think. No, that doesn't trigger them at all. So, I'm kind of not worried about these. I mean, that's a problem for another time, should we say, like later in the game. Now, Anglo-Irish Chris, who's over here at the moment. Yeah, once he's explored this little area, I'll get him and go. He's been our guy for doing the anomalies. He gets 35% speed on those. I'm just going to get you to do automatic exploration. I have a feeling we're going to get cut off here. That's
our construction is complete.
Yeah, we just need more minerals all over the place. Right, let me build. This is a size 21, so we're definitely going to want to keep this one anyway. Let's build a... just one guy for now, yeah, sure. And... yeah. We did on the other planets we want to keep hold of too. Oh, yeah, inactive buildings, yeah, that's going to be an issue for a little while. Oh, I guess it's that one. No. It shouldn't class as inactive. That's weird, I wonder if it's classing these as inactive. I guess that is, isn't it? Strange, it doesn't matter. Until they get destroyed, there's not much we can do. Let's build a pop. Actually, no, this is a pretty crap planet, isn't it? An insane swirl. If we don't keep hold of this, we might get it later, but what I'm just thinking is like, well, they've already built all these buildings, so we may as well, right? I mean, it's effectively all these are free minerals. Sure, I'll keep hold of it. I want to conquer all the planets. I want to settle all of them. That's what I want. Okay, you straight on move. We'll try and beeline over here. I'll build a starbase over here. I'm going to have to probably rejig a starbase. We don't really need two over here. I like to have one on the wormholes. Any attacks that come through this way has to go through a few star bases, not all fully upgraded, mind you.
We have surveyed the system.
We got tons of energy, right? Seeing as we got tons of energy, for now, let's clear all of these blockers. We got a cost reduction, or just... I feel like these are all cheaper. I guess it's probably... Oh, I think it's the governor we have got the traits. Oh, actually, we should really be upgrading all of these first. It doesn't matter, we'll get through this. Doesn't matter. There's plenty of other things we can do, but like, yeah, so we've got this massive influx of energy. I'm worried we're going to hit our cap before those pops are done. Looks like energy's not really going to be an issue as long as we keep warring.
We have surveyed the system.
Tempted to see about colonizing this one. We it's part of a system we already have. Need to wait a second. Yeah, get it to 255, and I think I will. It's not going to put my core systems up. We could put on the food, because the food doesn't matter for us anyway. Let's put on these. Doesn't make huge amounts of difference, but you get a little bonus from the adjacency that you might as well take advantage of.
Our construction is complete.
Right, let me get you to come build that. I'll come and get that area. I think I'll get these guys to I'll start filling these in, actually. There's a lot to spend on minerals on. We want to I need to get my chips going, get my fleet up. Oh, I haven't I don't think... Right, I haven't done another destroyer design. Let me just have a quick look at these guys, see if we... I don't think we had any tech upgrades, especially. Not that we haven't already taken care of. We'll keep you on the swarm tactics, I guess. We haven't got better armor and stuff. No, let me do a new design of destroyer. Could get a large weapon on there. I don't think we'll bother with the large weapons just yet. It's kind of a bit early days for... I get a medium weapon though. 2 medium, 2 small. Oh, can I not? I don't have any kind of missile options, do I? Or at least not yet, anyway. Chance to hit. Yeah, we'll keep the tracking on. And I'll close my eyes, we'll randomize it, and it's Rage Plague. Do we not already have a Rage Plague? I think I might be getting confused with the Rampage. And it's just our basic destroyer. Actually, no, we should name it something, right? I'm gonna call it a gunship design because that's what it is. Oops. This is my solution to not losing track of what named ships are. So we could name them after followers and still have a little thing so that I don't get confused when I'm building up a fleet. Oh, in which case actually, are we... Let me redesign my fleet slightly. That's going to take a while. Oh, we're almost going to get the hyperdrive soon. Oh, I guess we can't. Hang on, let me... Well, I can add one destroyer in at the moment. Which I do for the moment. I'm going to get my fleet limit up and stuff soon anyway, so... We'll be alright.
Our construction is complete.
Oh, is that a starbase? Oh, I guess you're producing ships and stuff, aren't you? Alright. That pop's gone. Let's build my own pop here. Yeah, still a 64 unrest. Yeah, so the strongholds aren't doing anywhere near as good. Because the edict makes much more of a difference. It's interesting because it basically reduces those percentage things, reduce the effectiveness of strongholds in a strange kind of way. Oh,
Our construction is
no,
complete.
100% shouldn't do that. Alright. I'm just going to poke my head here. They seem to be expanding the other direction. Wouldn't surprise me if there were some creatures here or whatever. They've met a bunch of people. Man, there's so many things I want to buy. Don't know how much
We have cleared a blocker.
the destroyer costs. 269. Okay, I'll wait for that. I want to get a destroyer in here. Here we go. Well, one of our scientists has leveled up. That's an
We have surveyed the system.
notification. Right, you're here. Some good areas here as well anyway. I overextended it last time. I definitely need to get some more. I need more minerals. Big time. Speaking of which, let's have a look at my edicts. Oh! What? I can make claims? No. Oh! I could potentially make claims on these guys, can't I? Yeah, I forget actually. That's because that hasn't been open to me until now. But I guess the robot pops are civs are just the same as me. They're just treated as like normal civs. They're not like I can't do diplomacy with them. There, we've got all these going. That's fine. First contact, initial borders. No, this is fine. We're just going to be destroying all these people. Oh! No, not the war philosophy. It's the war doctrine I'm thinking of. I thought that was for a second.
We have cleared a blocker.
I wish you would tell me where. It's one of these, isn't it? Is it? Oh, I don't know. Actually, we've got these all kind of queued up, haven't we?
Our construction is complete. Our construction is complete.
Oh, do I? Am I building one of my own robots on all of these places? Yes. Oh, there was a lot of robots here. Because I wasn't sure if some of these would get killed off like one at a time. I thought there was kind of like a... I think other purges work like that. Anyway, we've detected the presence of a pre-space alien civilization on a planet. Where is it? Oh, it's this planet. Thanks for the view. Have you seen it? Have you seen it? It's this one. This one here. Okay. Oh, hello. Hello, little uns. We'll look forward to processing you into something more useful. Ah, I was thinking I was going to get him to come down and claim this, but just to close them off. But no, it doesn't matter. I said yesterday we weren't going to, because if these guys expand into it, it means we can just take it off them later. I want to go to war here. Before they have a chance to get more allies. How's my fleet looking compared to theirs? Their fleet power is equivalent. Yeah, okay. I've got that queued up, haven't I? It's full. We'll get the new hyperdrives in them and we can upgrade them. Well, yeah, I really need to see what I can do about...
We have claimed a new nest.
Oh, it's a planet. Yep, okay. That's fine.
Our construction is complete.
Placid Leviathans. That's right. Oh, oh, the ship has arrived. Cool. I'm going to go after these guys. Because we've got these aliens in our border, we should have no problem taking them out. We're obviously going to stay well clear of that thing. I've actually even put a block on it so nobody accidentally roots through there.
Our construction is complete. Our construction is complete.
Yeah, then I'll stop being greedy. I mean, part of me is like, well, we could go to here, and then it gives us the option to come down here and here, right?
Our construction is complete.
But
Survey the system.
Surveying lots of places. We've got tons of planets and stuff around here. I kind of want to build up what we have. Let's what do I want? I want more science. I think I'm going to get another construction ship, you know. We need more robots. We need more lots of things. It's so tricky just building... Oh, keep it on top of the building your pops. Funny was like I want every planet to be building a pop at all times. It was like, well, actually that's not as feasible as I was hoping. Although we're definitely going to want to build some pops on some of these planets. Let's take advantage of them mines and whatnot. Where's over here? I thought the amoeba was supposed to be. I'm getting confused. Which are these? Oh, placid leviathans. Or have we just not researched them or something to realise that they're actually not something we need to worry about? Maybe not.
Technology conceived.
Right, there's a hyperdrive. Oh, colony this. Yeah, we've got access to all of these now, which is nice. Cold fusion reactors. I would go for colony development sleep. We do want that, but it's like it does take ages. We've already got 50% off because we had the expansion tradition. I'm gonna go with the reactor. Yeah, it's only 30 months. It tells you when you hover over it, it says 68 months, but it wasn't taking into account what's already been researched. So we can. Nope, not species. Ship designs. Oh, we don't have enough power to switch it over. Why not? Oh, okay, hadn't quite recalculated bits. That's kind of annoying. I'll give him more armor over the shields then. I guess we have a good job of building the better power thingamabobs. Oh yeah, this one's. They're not set to auto upgrade, right? Yet they do. So bizarre. Oh, I definitely want more weapon options. That's there's a lot on my priority list. Everything can't be a priority. Right, edicts have run out. I'm not going to bother with the capacity overload for the moment. It's actually really expensive. We will. The other ones though, map the stars and improved energy initiative. Yeah, let's get. Yeah, I'm going to be wanting to build pops over in these planets. They've already got buildings. Like, we're going to get an extra 5 just by being here, right? I think we'll get more energy from these as well. Like 1,000 by destroying them. Might be getting confused with different ones. Just because they're an event we kind of had. What does it tell me? Nope. Some tech there. Oh, is this kind of... I'll let you keep going. I need to get somebody to come back and research that, don't I? I want to get... Okay. I'll get you to come and do it. Eventually you're going to go through that way, so at least we get to explore these, see if there were any enemy in there at least. Ugh, go and upgrade. I want to get my fleet limit up. There's lots I want to do. I need more science. We've got 10 society research over. I think that was my other thing about coming in here. So we're lagging behind in society research, so